There we go. Okay. So can you tell me about some of the technology that goes into running the stadium?
That's a pretty broad question. We have 7 virtual servers running on 1 physical box. We have roughly 20 enterprise class switches running on a 20 by 20 backbone from Time Warner fiber. We've got a VPN going from here to our office. We have a WiMAX bridge going from here to the ownership group. There's a lot of work involved in keeping a stadium up and running.
Yeah, so it's not just a simple game of baseball, it sounds like.
Oh, no. It keeps me pretty busy.
Okay, so what is like the number one technology thing that takes up like the most of your time, hands down, without a doubt?
Internet.
Bandwidth.
They just need more every time they turn around. It's always, this is slow, that's slow. It's always something slow. Because the way technology is moving today is you can double your bandwidth, and a year later, you've got to do it again.
Okay.
It's that quick. I mean, it's going up. It's like the same way at home. You know, you have a 20 meg download at home. Wow, this is getting slow. And we're sharing a 20 by 20 here.
Okay. How long have you been here?
This is my 4th season.
Okay, so in your 4 seasons, how many times have you had to upgrade the bandwidth?
Twice.
Okay.
And we're getting ready to do it again in the fall.
Okay.
When we just did it in January.
So why, I mean, is it the demand, like people having numerous devices, or is it just simply they want things faster?
It's a little bit that. It's mostly the size of data is just getting bigger and bigger every day. And it's hard to keep up with. It's really crazy to keep up with. And it's hard to watch prices drop, and you're stuck in this contract for a couple of years, and you got to renegotiate it. And it's all kinds of fun. And it's hard. So yeah, you're learning as you go. Okay, sign a 1-year contract. I'm gonna do 2 years.
Got it.
But yeah, I mean, it's not difficult. Is the wrong way. It's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time, and you try not to mess with stuff during the games.
Right.
You know, I try to be on break fix during games. I'm here, 10 in the morning until the game's over. But during the game, I try not to mess with anything. Just walk around and wait for a phone call. Hey, what's going on? I need to come look at this. Okay.
So, is there anything here that you would say is really high tech, but people wouldn't think that it's high tech?
Oh, the boards.
The boards.
Oh, that's. I mean, you're looking at 4 computers that run 4 server class systems. And, I mean, the servers I was mentioning are just for the ballpark.
Okay.
AV is a whole other thing. So you've got 4 7-foot racks of computers to run all the video boards and the cameras and all the AV stuff.
So 4 7-foot racks, pretty much strictly for those boards.
And that's you've got. Oh, that's the aux board too. So you've got 2 servers running each board.
Oh.
And now these are the same board basically on the field. So you've got 6 servers running just these boards, and then you've got a server running the one out front.
Okay.
So it gets. Yeah, luckily I don't have to manage all that. There's other people that do, but I manage the network side of it. But our production company runs, they run the equipment. Yay. But they call me when there's something wrong with it, with physical. But the software side, I don't have to mess with that. Yay.
Is this your dream job?
Very much so. I grew up a baseball fan. My first game was watching the Rangers play the Angels. Nolan Ryan pitched. He lost, and I got to tell him the story, and that was great. Which
What'd
is really
he say?
neat. He asked me if he won the game, and I said, well, I was 3, I don't remember. And he said, oh, your dad told you. You're not telling me because I lost that game, didn't I? And I was like, yes, sir.
Yes, you did. But look, at least he had a good sense of humor about it.
He's a great sense of humor, and he's exactly what you see on TV.
Okay.
He is that uber nice guy. He'll go out of his way to come over and say hi to you, and he remembers me every time he sees me, which is just and it's not that often.
Yeah.
But it's just nice to know that, hey, this guy knows his people. He may not remember a name every time, but he knows who you are.
He knows who you are.
Which is great. Yeah, definitely a dream job. I've sat on the front row, behind home plate,
Yep.
with Nolan telling me, this is how you grip this pitch, this is how he's throwing it, and I'm just like...
That is very cool.
So very